Yes, there we go. It is 1 point gained for Stellenbosch FC and definitely 2 points dropped by Orlando Pirates. On the other side of the fence, Mamelodi Sundowns got their 3 points, which means we sit about 18 points behind them in the league. I feel like today was a day that we said goodbye to the Betway Premiership and Stellenbosch move on strength to strength. They might even look to, take our second place spot. Now it's about who's the best of the rest. A tactical snooze fest. Jose expected a tough game. He got one. And then he got a surprise where we went up a man and they got a red card. But it seems like we didn't have what it took on the day. Toothless. So yeah, we're gonna get into all of that. A little bit of a post-match analysis, and yeah, but the most important thing that we are going to be doing today is rating the players. So yeah, stick around for the player rating show here on the Happy People TV. I am your host KB, and I'm joined by Mr. Coach. Actually, before we kick off, please don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe to be notified with the notification bell, and share it to our Buccaneer so we can grow the community. Don't go in advance. Hey, Tawula Fit to how's everybody doing? I hope y'all are not as disappointed as we are. Hopefully, if you missed the game, just know that you didn't miss anything and you were probably doing something a little bit more important. Mr. Coach, how are you doing, Chief?
Hey, I'm barely awake, bro. Yeah, tough pill to swallow, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel defeated. I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised, to be completely honest. And yeah, here we are, man.
Yeah, man. What do you think went wrong today?
Quite a few things. I think Steve Barker has Jose's number, bro. Yeah, we struggle against Stellenbosch in the league. Yeah, the fact that if you put a gun to our heads and tell us we have to beat Stellenbosch to win the league, well,
you don't know if we can do it.
I don't know if we can do it. And I think the red card made things different. It made things twice as hard because then they went straight into a low block. No transitions, nothing. Just let's keep things tight. I also think we were, like you said in the intro, toothless. We had no answers. Our front three was bland, to say the least. Honestly, tonight was kind of a summary of our 2025 in general. We had nothing to give. Other team was better. Yeah, no creativity in Fetu second half. Honestly, we could have been out there till right now. And
we wouldn't have scored.
Wouldn't have scored any single goal, bro. So yeah. We're gonna
have to give the credit to Stellies. Honestly, it seems like against this team, like you said, Barker has Jose's number. They played the mid block that turned into a low block, and I feel like we could have made some changes, sure. But like I was saying, Barker has Jose's number, and like you were saying, if we had to now, we have to beat Stellies to win the league, and Stellies does not have to beat us for any reason.
Yep.
Which is why we can only get them in a cup game, which means
but 4 points,
but 4 points. Clean. When we were doing our things at the beginning of the season in the first ball watching, when we were talking about how many points we'll get from each team, I'm sure if Stellies fan channel did it also, they weren't going to be. They would be delighted with 4 points coming from Buccaneer.
Yeah. Wonderful.
So do you think this is forever now? This is Jose. This is Jose and Barker. I think it's always going to be like this.
Yeah. I don't see Jose overcoming Steve Barker anytime soon. I think Stellies will have to be weakened, and Okay, ish, it doesn't help or second half and there's no nix. Okay.
But why Resna Nix? The mighty Orlando Pirates can't withstand a low block of 10 men.
You know, on an actually bench, ne?
Oh.
Okay, after he brought on Tito. And then I was like, who else is he going to bring in? There was nothing else he could do, bro. He only made 2 changes, ne? Like him so in fact. Who else were you going to bring on?
Yeah, 2 changes.
So, I mean, a little bit of me is going to look at the transfer window, but I'm also going to be like, did Jose select the best 20 men for the day? Could he have done better?
Why is it when he rotates a lot, out of the whole squad?
So, yeah, you go from starting to out of the 20-man squad.
I mean, unfortunately, we couldn't do a preview, but I don't know if I've heard anything about the radio man.
You don't have fellow radio man, bro.
We're the only ones who remember he plays for.
Otherwise, what you mean? I mean, I thought we'd seen that maybe for a few minutes. I had out Chag.
I told you. Remember, I said, Yazin, what's going to happen is that after Ndlondlo and Mosele got the nod on that day that we got the last minute goal, I was like, Rasibocha down the pecking order.
Yep.
Boma number fourth, not even fourth choice, Boma fifth, sixth choice midfielder.
Yeah, Nicky Mumford. Shout out to Mosele. I thought he had a good game.
Alright, cool. Yeah, guys. If you guys feel like there's anything that we could have done better, like in an overall sense, I feel like I was trying to allude to it in the intro. I don't know how well I articulated it, but I was just trying to say we came in looking to stop them on the count.
Yes. We came in looking to stop the counter. That's quite interesting of a tactic.
That's fine, bro. If you've been getting done on the counter and you've been losing because of it, it's fine to change.
We cancelled each other, bro.
But now when they go down to 10 men, I'm expecting you to at least make a change where you're taking off a defender, you're putting in a midfielder. If not that, you're taking off a midfielder, you're putting in an attacker.
A positive change, yeah.
And if you are really kitchen sinking it, then you take off a defender, you put in an attacker. Twice, whatever. If you really want it. So I know not only would Steadies play different in the cup game, I think Jose also would have made sure he makes that change early. But judging by what happened against Supersport, I don't know if that Midas touch is still there. But, first of all, hopefully we don't need it much. Second of all, hopefully, because it's always surprised us. Hopefully, he just keeps on surprising us. You must keep on keeping on. All right, man. Let's get into the player ratings. You guys know how we do it. I don't want to explain the umpteenth time, but yeah, we're going to start obviously the same way we build, and that would be from the back. Super Chaine, performance today out of 10.
6. Nothing to do today. I don't think he has to go to the showers. Could have gone straight home.
I agree with you. Although he did kind of improve on his weaknesses.
Oh yeah, he definitely dealt with the aerial balls very well. He won the aerial battles.
Distribution didn't need to distribute much.
Yeah, and a few times, it was okay. It's okay.
Dino van Rooyen.
5.5. No, nothing to do. Well, he did his job in terms of defending. He stuck to his job.
5.5? What would...
It's not even a bad rating. That's today's average. 6 feels a little bit too kind for
5.
today's results. Yeah, 5.5.
Although he didn't do much wrong.
No, didn't do anything wrong.
I feel like this one was a player that he tried at times.
I'm happy with what he did, bro.
How do you feel?
In terms of like his positional awareness. Enough on Rooyen.
Okay.
Get
Oh,
out.
I've moved on to Sibisi. Huh?
Oh, okay.
I've moved on to Sibisi. What I was trying to say about him is that I feel like Sibisi is one of the players that tried his hardest today, tried to give everything. Stepping out of his position, taking that leadership again. Yeah, I would give him a 6.5.
Yeah, so I would go the 6. I thought he did his job, not untested. Nothing to write home about. Yeah, 6. Fair, I guess that average was 6.5, which I can take home, man. What's one?
Mbokazi. Mbokazi, I like that I'm getting used to him. And he provides very good balance building out from the back. We saw he just needed a little bit to be a little bit more brave. Obviously, because this was one of the games where if they're going to low block you like that, that's why you take off a defender, because you're going to need more players in a zone of the pitch and less players in another. So there were times when we were really, really like towards the end of the game, I think even the last 20 minutes, where he was playing well and distributing well, but I'm pretty sure with a couple more years experience and a little bit more allowance, he'd be marauding into that midfield, because we still had our 2 center backs and I feel like we didn't need them both. And between Goodman and Makhaula, I believe there was enough cover, especially when they have 10 men. But for him, I'll give him that 6.5.
Same thing for me as a Podler. Nothing more to explain, honestly. 6.
There was a comment, shout out to Nomsa in the watch along, saying that Dion Hotto, she didn't say it in those exact words, but she's basically saying that this man had a terrible game. How do you feel about Hotto's performance?
Industrious again. Hotto only busy. Only busy, Mara. No final ball, nothing. Just busy. 6.
You know what? I usually like to give him props for doing more, right? More than is expected of him. But then I always try to balance that out with, okay, if he's doing more, is it meaning anything? And today, because it was all about getting a goal, I needed either that set piece from him or that final ball, and he gave us neither. So because a 6 for him usually has something, I'll have to give him a 5.
I like that average, 5.5. That's my team average, by the way.
Mr. Cash, Makhaula.
This is not even personal, but 4, bro.
Thank you.
I
stinky 4
Knicks today.
Look, it's not for criticism's sake. He was given the wrong job.
Wouldn't even say anything to him in the change room.
I was saying to you offline right after the game ended that we had a long debate about this, but what I was trying to say is that he was given the wrong job. And it was one of the first questions I asked you when the game started. Like, how? Because I saw the lineup and I'm like, Mosele, Makhaula, and you're like, double pivot. And I'm like, okay, double pivot. But definitely, I make it double pivot. Meaning, I wanted to see how Makhaula was actually going to feel that role.
Yeah.
Stinky 4 for me because, it's not his role and everything, but could be doing much better. I think you mentioned hiding.
Yeah. Naim Makisa praga. Ningi mona no. He obatla I batle ball ebile.
Yeah, so that's thinking 4, huh?
4 fits. And I wouldn't even
give him... I feel like there's something missing here.
Next. I want to next night on Makhaula 90 minutes. In fact, I feel like he's rested for sundown.
Well rested for Sundowns. Fade it. I feel that's funny.
And ebile ga mkwatela mfethu azange nishotisa. He just made sure we had one more
1
player.
hour bathroom break. Well, that's very interesting, Mr. Coach, that you would say these things. All right, cool. Let's move on. And this is a man that you quite enjoyed his performance.
Yeah.
Mosele. Yeah.
His performance was the only thing I enjoyed tonight.
Why?
No, he just played well. He did his job well. He did his job best. He won all his midfield duels, and he provided a little bit of what you expect from talent in terms of playing the ball from distributing the ball from Gomrao, finding the wide channels those few times. Feda by that next hand if but Bolra Naifik is a Bolra. I thought he owned the midfield. Rating, it didn't provide anything at the end of the day, but I guess he did his job pretty well. A 7.
Ooh, a 7 for Goodman Mosele. You know what? I'll be watching him, this season. As a 6, you know what? I'm going to give him a 6. What's our average?
6.5.
Okay. No, listen, I feel like he did the job well, but when it comes to toothless, he contributed to our toothlessness.
No, I couldn't disagree more. I couldn't disagree more.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
He kind of looked busy to me, and you know what? I'll go more towards flatter to deceive. Let me say that. But when he had the ball, he was always. I feel like if there were more people on his tempo, maybe different things could have happened. But I feel like at some point he was just giving me the same thing over and over again. When we needed something, he just gave me the same thing over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
6.5, sure. Kokomolen number 1, Nkota.
Ooh, 3, Rob.
Ooh, you went down there. That was my first rating in my head, but I was like, okay, sure.
It's a bit much.
4, of course.
Yeah, no 3, dog. Everything he did was wrong. Decision making let him down.
Didn't make one good pass.
Decision making, Silas, you. Decision making let him down. He got everything wrong today. Unlike Nkota, he was well marked. I'll be honest, but I will be namhlanje mfethu 3.
I was thinking 3, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna try to fight that, but I would give him a 4. I'll give him a 4. 3.5.
3.5 if you do.
Oh, Shenko.
Shenko, I'll give it a 4.5. We had that kind of game, bro. He tried. He had moments,
And then he got hooked.
He had moments. I thought his best moment was that
I'm looking at his
when he hit the crossbar,
and oof. I mean, he had good pass accuracy, but even when you look at his heat map there, he never really. That suggests a free roll. If you ask me, a free roll 18.
That's what
if
he
you
got.
Look at that heat map, never in the final third in the box. Sure, we don't expect him to be in the box, but then that edge of the box work also not good enough, and also sharp, kilo block. Hey, people are gonna be like, hey,
Shenko can expose a long block, bro.
Yeah, because the reason why Baka has Jose's number is because he knows how to kill our combination play. So
10-0.
And from there, all we can do is have a Mbata to maybe shoot from range, maybe, or somebody to do something from a set piece. So, yeah, I will concur with your 4.5, just just to show how bad how bad that game was as a whole.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I feel like when you look at these ratings, you must just look at it and say this was a low quality game.
Yeah, Little and Post, their ratings are the same.
A low quality game.
Sure.
I bona for their own plan. I bona ba execute it, but anyway.
Sure.
Mofokeng.
For
Nduli. Man of the match. Did not allow this man to play. Did not allow him to arrive.
Yeah, honestly, he would be a 3. I think I'm giving him 4 because of that one shot on target. Alien Alipiz, the size in X. Alipiz, but he was well marked.
You know what? I'm gonna give him a higher rating than Nkota,
Yeah.
because he had more of a threat. Let me say that, because Nkota, he picks a side. The heat map kind of shows that's his side. He's better at causing trouble. Anyway. I think even, and he's been getting better at that. So I'll have to at least upgrade him to a 4.
Like it's a 4. Nah, that's fine. I can.
Okay, I'll have to. I thought he was also a 3. Okay, no, let me upgrade him to a 4.55.
No, it's a 4. Why?
That's because I assumed you had given him a 3.
Don't fix these things. Give your rating.
Mabasa.
I
I feel like he had 1 or 2 good moments. I'll give him a 5.5.
Generous. He didn't do any better than Mofokeng, in my opinion. 4.
He's a man that relies on service, so
4 as well, I think.
And in a low block, outclassed performance, or out low blocked performance, shutout.
Yeah,
striker's never gonna feed on anything.
Yeah, his best moment was when he won that red card. Then he was slow though when he got on the ball. He was so low to release the ball, slow to turn. He struggled. I mean, with the press from Stellenbosch, that pass. Yeah, with 4. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Liana didn't do much for us. 4.
Cool. Not many substitutes. Hey guys, you can give us your ratings for the starting 11. We're gonna now move on to the substitutes. Tito. Tito.
Couldn't affect the game. It was
what was he doing, bro? Can somebody explain to me what his mission was?
He was trying. He tried to inject energy into an energyless game, like.
Yeah, but from where, bro?
From his regular position, from deep. He tried to do it from deep, but nobody was pressing.
Nothing was happening deep.
Exactly.
So less people close to our to the second.
Nobody was pressing him deep.
One guy at the circle and the keeper closer to. I don't know if you can see the mouse, but the keeper closer to the end of the defensive third. I'll give him a 6 though.
Generous.
Yeah, it's a generous 6. Tito.
Enough from center line. I get over 4.5, so I'll give Tito 4.5. That's not his fault.
Ndlondlo. Not much of a game. You only had a couple of minutes. How many minutes? 12 minutes to be exact. 5. Yeah, I'll also give him kind of like a 5. Look at 5.
Maybe 5. I'll give Tito a 5 too, actually, because
5. Woo, ish. No, he's lucky he didn't play much, so I don't have much to say. Shandu, 3 minutes, doesn't even have a heat map.
Hey, Ramrate some fair.
Man of the match, Buccaneer point of view.
Good man, Mosele. Mr. Ref for getting the call correct.
Okay.
What a terrible game of football.
Oh my goodness.
Terrible game.
It was a monumental.
A
monumental one.
And you could tell very early, Mfethu.
Yeah.
Or more like good looking.
Bruh. Like especially when we started, not the second half, but there was a point where we were like, okay, let's ask the honest question here. What's going to happen in this game? Are we actually going to?
Sure.
Will there be a goal here? Like, is it even possible? So, yeah, blood. Tough times. Yo, terrible game, bruh. Oh, what do you think this means for Sunday? Just before we rate Jose here.
Oh, no, Sundown Sunday.
And Sundowns only need a point. I mean, they don't need anything from this game.
To be honest, yesterday, when I was thinking about this week, going into this week, I was worried about us potentially only getting 2 points out of 6 as like, worst case scenario. It's starting to look closer and closer to reality. And
oh snap, bro. And it's also because both teams never needed to beat us.
They don't need to beat us, bro. Stellenbosch to over 4 points. The Sundowns are draw at over 4 points.
Get on.
Clean.
Wow. Okay. The man, the myth, the legend, Coach Riveiro.
It's a little bit tricky for me to rate him. His plan was executed. Jose Riveiro went there to make sure that no that double pivot made sure of it.
That already says 5 to me.
Yeah, that's the only that part got executed. Mara yo nasna plan and I'm fair too. With that second half. He made changes because you have to make changes. Obana that Shandu van Rooyen change.
Obana, like I said, meant to like for like change in a game like this. I don't respect it. Or when you have an advantage, I can't say you threw anything at it. It's just principle. You put 11 against 11 because you need to defend with this many, to progress with this many, and to strike with this many. When it becomes 11 against 10, those numbers change from your side.
Exactly.
And from their side. They take off a striker if they originally were playing with 2 strikers. They take off an attacking midfielder if they were originally playing, to win. They've changed their plan. Things have changed. So now, at least Labakar 70 minutes. Once I could say if I'm Rooyen. Okay, no, like I was saying, the first change you make at halftime,
sure,
is you take off Makhaula.
The first
or
change.
You take off Mosele.
The first change, yes.
And you put on Tito.
I jump 60 minutes in about thing about it.
Simple.
Yeah.
After 70 minutes,
you
if
throw
you
in
still haven't had
Makhaula.
any joy, you take off Van Rooyen, you put on someone who specializes in looking at the other teams
on the other side of the
it.
pitch. Yeah. You throw in Ndlondlo early on pitch.
It's a game of numbers. Like I don't know. I know how as you can see with that picture, the referee stands at standing level, horizontal. But if you have to look bird's eye view, you'll see that there are just too many people in maroon here. I need to have more people.
They at least balance.
I don't know. We were playing with the green kid. I need more people in green that side to go balance that equation. That's as simple as that.
No kitchen sink.
Into the mixer.
I ain't getting go court no counter.
Marwan Fellaini.
Yeah.
Peter Crouch.
Mara, you see that goes back to that argument. Look at that bench, bro. What were you gonna bring in there?
Jose 4. Hi. Yes, I think it would have been okay.
4.5 for carrying out this double pivot successfully. He didn't concede. He forgot that he had to win this game. He was like, Point away from home.
A point, that's a point.
8 points. And that's the league, folks.
And that's the league, folks.
That's the league.
Mr. Ref played a blinder today.
Isn't that clock vandaag?
Wait, quickly rate the ref.
Mr. Ref, ik hem ka 8 Well done on the Doxo call.
Man of the match.
Man of the match, Mr. Ref. Didn't get anything wrong, even that offside call.
Clear Doxo. It should be an example to other refs.
Yes.
We had the same issue against Barroca, ne? Yeah, there was even the last game,
Super Sport.
Nkota. and yeah, Nkota, and there was the other one when we were at the stadium, but it's fine. Tanko, Mr. Ref, 8 for you. Which gives him that star. Ace.
Man of the
Man of the match.
Highest rating.
Guys, if you would so wish, Naninga's commenting. You can tell us your opinions in the comments. We would like to know. We'd like to talk. I know a bunch of you are going to feel like Relaile, and this has been coming for a while. But we'll try to remain positive, and we will try to remain in contention after this Sunday. Mr. Coach, that is the end of the player ratings. Vandaag, how do you want to close it?
That clock out benefits actually. It's if never linesman 9s and Karhavona da Mabasa. Akwala mahlo. FNB. Hayi Buccaneer le league national nani yabona ivayile. It's not over mathematically. We still support the boys, but realistically it was over when we lost the Sundowns, and it was finalized today. Thank you for joining us, Buccaneer. If you did, we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Danko.